Hi, good afternoon, y'all. I'm Chris. I'll be showing you how to check the basics of your system components today using the built-in Windows Experience Index function. Then we'll proceed to creating, deleting, moving, and navigating through your file system. Start out, we're going to go ahead and check your OS and other hardware features, software and hardware features of my system. Alright, to check the OS and hardware, we're going to go Start, Control Panel, System and Security, System. Right here we're going to see that I have Windows 7 Home Premium and I'm running Service Pack 1. Since I've already done the Experience Index, ran the function on here, it's going to go ahead and let us know that I have an AMD FX 8350 8-core processor, 4.3 gigahertz timing on it, 16.0 gigs of RAM installed and running, and I'm running a 64-bit operating system. You can also see that my computer name is LePap. And if you need to activate your copy of Windows because you just installed Windows on your system, right here is where you could go and put the operating key in to activate. Or I could upgrade to another one by activating using a different product key here. Alright, to check further on the hardware of my system, we're going to click right here on Windows Experience Index. If you have not run the Experience Index yet, there will be a link right about here that will allow you to run it. Clicked on here, and we're going to come over here to View and Print Detailed Performance and System Information. This doesn't really tell me anything that I want to know for this lesson's purpose. Right here it just says how Windows rated my hardware. They clearly don't like that I have a small SSD on here. Alright, so processor AMD FX 8350, memory 16 gigs RAM, graphics I'm running AMD R9 200 series, specifically it's 200 or 270X. Gaming graphics, total available, it's actually on board is, as you see down here, 2 gigs. And my primary hard disk is 233 gigs. And it's only got 12 gigs free, but that's okay because the only thing that goes on there is going to be updates to the programs that are already currently on it. Alright, if we come down, we have system information. Total amount of memory on it is 16 gigs of RAM. System type, 64-bit operating system. Number of actual processor cores on here is 4. Storage, total between the two hard drives is 3 terabytes. Or maybe a little bit less actually. Disk partition C, which is my main drive, is Samsung SSD, which it does not say on here, but it is 233 gigs and has 12 gigs free. My media drive D, which again it doesn't say on here, is an Asus Blu-ray, and it's running. Disk partition E, which is a 3 terabyte or a little bit less platter drive, has 1.7 terabytes free. Media drive G is actually up here, Damon Tools. It's a virtual drive. Graphics, AMD Radeon R9 270. It has total available graphics memory is 9, almost 10 gigs, but dedicated on board is 2 gigs. Sorry. We also have its primary monitor resolution, 1920 by 1200. My current driver is 13, a big number, nobody really cares, and I'm running DirectX 10. Network adapter is a D-Link DWA 182 wireless through to my USB. And if you want to print this page, go ahead. You can actually print it and save it using Microsoft XPS document writer. If you have another PDF writer on here, save it as a PDF. If you're going to need to come back to this regularly, you can have it saved and access it quicker. Alright, next we are going to go ahead and maneuver through the file system. I'm going to go with, you can click here, that's going to take me to my libraries. I'm going to go ahead and go through the basic simplest way, and that's going to be Windows, Computer. This way we can see everything. You have my local disk C, which is getting towards full, and you have my local disk E, which is got plenty open. It's still got 1.7 terabytes free. Alright, so we're going to be working in here today, and we're going to go local disk E, my documents, college, CSC110, and considering that creating this folder is going to be step 4, I'm going to name this new folder step 4. Alright, step 4 is there. Open it up, and we need to create a subfolder, so I'm going to call this new folder step 5. Alright, step 5 is done. And step 6 is to access 2 different application programs and save the files they generate in the subfolder. Simple. We're going to go ahead and come down here, all programs, scroll down a little bit, and Microsoft Office 2013. Word 2013, which opened on my other monitor. Alright, here we go. Blank document. We're going to say it is too cold outside. And when I'm recording this video, it apparently does not like me typing, so it's running kind of slow. I'm actually not too happy about that. Gonna work on that later. Alright, come here, save as. I'm gonna go to browse. I've already gone through this before and it has it all saved, but I'm gonna go through as if I haven't done it before. Alright, right here on the side you can see a bunch of common folders: desktop, downloads, recent places, documents, music, pictures. This is the documents that's within my C folder that's automatically created by Windows. That's not where I'm working out of today. Coming to scroll down, we got local disk E, doc, college, CSC110, step 4, step 5, and we're gonna name this file 1. Save, and down. Alright, next we're going to go to all programs, Microsoft Office 2013, PowerPoint. Gonna open up blank PowerPoint. I cannot type today apparently either. Alright, now that I've done that, file, save as, and we can see again recent folders right where I did it earlier. Since I've already showed you how to get there, I'm going to go ahead and take the quick route. Alright, we're going to name this one file 2. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to exit out of these, and we're going to come back over here, look in step 5, and we've got file 1 and file 2. Now that we've created those, step 7 was to move the files created to the folder created in step 4. So we're going to go ahead and cut and click up here to step 4. We're now inside the folder created step 4 and paste them. When you cut, that removes them from the previous folder and puts them in here. We're now going to delete folder named step 5. Yes. I'm not sure why that happened. Gonna go ahead and click out. Make sure I don't have it open anywhere else, which I don't. And we're gonna reopen this. Alright, we're all the way through. Nothing's still open. Delete. It's gone. Not sure why it did that, but as you can see, it's gone. I'm actually going to go ahead and reopen my script on the side. And we're back over here. Alright, so I deleted step 5. And now it calls to delete one of the files. We're going to go ahead and delete file 1. Alright. Recover the content of the file using the appropriate function of the operating system. For Windows, it's pretty simple. That's the recycle bin. You saw I clicked up recycle bin. You can click on here, and if you want to restore everything, you just hit restore all items, or you can just double click on this, and it will bring up restore, or click and restore, or right click restore. A few different options. I normally end up doing the right click. It's one of the simplest versions for me. Alright, and we now come back over here to the folder, and we've got file 1 and 2. Alright, that should be it for today. I believe I've done everything. I'm going to go over this video and send it to y'all. Have a great day, and don't get too cold out there.